Good morning, River Rocks. Jeremy Crane here, and today we'll be covering Mark chapter 8, verse 31 through 33. Let's get started. 31. And he began to teach them that the Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected by the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and after 3 days rise again. He spoke this word openly. Then Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. But when he had turned around and looked at his disciples, he rebuked Peter, saying, "Get behind me, Satan, for you are not mindful of the things of God, but the things of man." Now, let's dig into that a little bit. In 31, Jesus reveals to his disciples the difficult journey he has ahead of him, a journey I personally don't think any other living person could have endured. He foretells his suffering, rejection, and death, but he also promises a resurrection, something we definitely couldn't do. However, in verse 32, Peter's response to this revelation is unexpected. He rebukes Jesus, unable to comprehend or accept the idea of their beloved teacher enduring such hardships. How often do we, like Peter, resist the challenges and trials that come with following Christ? And it can be very challenging. We may prefer a comfortable and convenient faith, free from pain and sacrifice. But Jesus reminds us that true discipleship requires us to embrace the cross, to willingly walk the path of suffering and self-denial. Jesus' sharp rebuke to Peter, calling him Satan, may seem harsh, but it serves as a sober reminder. When we allow our own desires and fears to dictate our response to God, we will become obstacles to His plan. Like Peter, we may be well-intentioned, but if our focus is on human concerns rather than God's purpose, we risk opposing His divine will. Yet even in Peter's failure, there is hope. Jesus doesn't cast him aside, but instead calls him to a deeper understanding of discipleship. He invites Peter to get behind me, to follow him faithfully despite the challenges ahead. Likewise, Jesus invites each of us to take up our cross and follow him, and trusting in his grace to sustain us through every trial and tribulation. As I close, I'd like to just conclude Mark 31 through 33 with a reminder of our call to true discipleship, to embrace the cross, to deny ourselves, and to follow Christ wholeheartedly. Let us surrender our human concerns and trust in God's plan, knowing that He is with us every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and